Hello everyone. It's Shelly with Couture. I'm an independent designer and I am back from Pinners. I'm going to show you what we did at Pinners and then we're going to play with the stars on the other side. So stay tuned, stick around. We'll begin shortly. Say hello as you guys hop on. I'm just getting things set up. It's Monday night. All right, let me make sure we are live and I can see everything. All right, guys, hello. Happy Monday night. Oops, am I going the wrong way here? There we go. Oh my gosh, you guys, Pinners was awesome. And I am truly humbled and honored that I was able to participate in that event this past weekend. Designers had to hit a certain, quotas or just certain things we had to meet, criteria we had to meet. And then once you hit that, then they asked people if they were chosen where they would want to go. And I chose Indianapolis because that's only 2 hours away from me. And my brother-in-law lives there. So I thought I'd be able to visit with him and it would be nice and close. It would be a drive and I wouldn't have to spend money on a hotel. So it all worked out. So happy that I was there. So much fun, you guys. If you haven't been to a Pinners, make sure you try to catch one if one comes close to you. Hey, Lori, how are you? But anywho, we did one of the workshops that, so when you go to Pinners, it's all about taking classes and learning things, really. And then those companies that have the workshops also have a booth. So we had a booth there and we had two classes actually. We had the Christmas Stars workshop, which I led. Again, super honored to have done that. And then there was the Christmas directional signs. Somebody else did that workshop. But it was so much fun teaching people in person how to actually chalk and make beautiful things. So this is what we did. We used the Holiday Stars cutouts patterns transfer, and it was a whole kit. So they were able to get the 3 stars. They got, I want to say like 5 or 6 different paste singles. It was like 2 of each color, I believe. So it was the candy apple, the forest, and the slate rose. And they, of course, the directions came, but I was on stage directing them. But they got to keep the stars, and they got to keep the transfer that came with it. So thank you. So that was fun. So just wanted to show you what we did. And then, sorry, my eyes are so tired. I'm still not, I don't think I've recovered yet. I got up early because my husband had meetings, so he got up early. And then, you can't quite fall back asleep like you were sleeping. So we're going to play on the other side. So we're going to flip them over. And we're going to use those same designs, but sort of in a different way. I have these really interesting, let's see, acrylic shapes, you guys. Kind of like the wood cutouts, but they're acrylic cutouts. So I thought we would have some fun with the acrylics. So let's see, how does this go? I'm guessing that goes there. Let's look at our, so I'm not going to use, let's just get these two out of the way. These just have lines and like a little lattice type pattern in it. We're not going to use those today. We're going to put those aside. So this one was, I think, the medium one. So it has that, or no, we were going to do, yeah, that one's that one. Okay, we need to try to find all the pieces here. So then we'll put this one on top. And then we're going to chalk on the acrylic. Yes, you can chalk on acrylic. Okay, then we're going to do our little red guy here. And then this little guy, he goes on here. All right. I think everything's in place. Honestly, they look so cute just with those placed on top of them. But we're going to go ahead and chalk it, and it will look so much better. So much better. Okay. So with acrylic, you do not sand. You do not need to wax. But what we do need to do is we need to fuzz our transfers. So give me a second. Find one of my fuzzing cloths, and we're going to go ahead and take our transfer off. Now, these were the transfers I used in the workshop, so I'm just going to do it one time. I probably don't even really need to. It doesn't feel like it's very, like the first time stickiness. Usually after I use a transfer and wash it, I don't fuzz it anytime after that. All right, we're gonna get a wipe. I'm gonna get a paper towel. Say hi, guys, as you're hopping on. I'm just gonna kind of wipe this down with an antibacterial wipe. And then we'll just kind of shine it up. We're just kind of getting it nice and clean. Okay. And then we're going to put our transfer on there. Somewhat get that down. And then I'm going to hold it up to my light. Oh my goodness, that is perfectly placed. Now this one, because we don't have anything going on top, I mean, we could, but that really takes up a lot of that. These acrylic shapes come in red and green. Hi, Jane Ann, how are ya? Thanks for hopping on and saying hello. Because this one is just a single, we're gonna do two colors. We're gonna see what our, you know, I probably should do forest green. That's a little blue, and then this is like really green. Let's see what the meadow looks like. We're gonna do white on the rest of them, but on this one we're going to try to incorporate green so that they all kind of look like they belong. So I'm going to do these, there's little dots and then there's these little things in the center. That's what I will do the meadow with. Okay. Awesome. All right, so we're going to try to get in there without hitting anything else. So yes, you can chalk on acrylic. I try to get off that excess because there is a lot there. Okay. So tell me in the comments, have you ever gone to Pinners just to visit? I'm not sure how many, I think it's like 6 or so states that they visit every year. I'm going to get a teeny tiny little transfer squeegee that I've cut up just to get all those teeny tiny places. I think they do Atlanta. I think they just did Texas. I believe they're going to Utah next, and then they will finish in Arizona. Not quite sure where else they've been. But it's kind of like, it's Pinterest on steroids, right? So not only do you get to see all these grand ideas, but you get to actually try it and make all these things. So that's kind of the cool part about pinners. Let's see. Need to get a stir stick. Let me mix up my white here. So it's pretty cool. Tons of companies there. A lot of were Jane Ann. Yeah, you gotta go. If it comes near you, go. They had some like mom and pop crafts, I would say. So people that make their own kind of thing. They would sell like kits. And then you had companies that would come, like us. I'm really trying to avoid where I did that green. I should have like waited. Okay. Put our excess over there. Okay, I'm gonna just spin this as I do it here, maybe. So I have a better angle. It was so fun to look at people's reactions as they would pull up their little try me kits. We had little kits that they could come and they would purchase a $5 kit. It was just a simple shape and a transfer. And they would come to a table and they would make it right then and there, you know, with our help if they needed it. And just to see everybody go, oh my gosh, you know, they would take that transfer off and go, that's it? That's all you have to do? And I'd be like, that's all you have to do. Pretty simple. Pretty simple stuff. All right, last one. I think I need to get in there. So it was kind of cool. It's the first time I've ever just attended, let alone work it. All right, I don't know if this little, if I missed a part or what. Let me see. Okay. All right, guys, let's peel this off and see what it looks like. Can't wait. Cannot wait. All right, ready? I use my nail just to hold it down. Oop, oop. It's kind of hard to hold here. There we go. Oh my goodness, look at that. Isn't that fun? So we did the green on there just to make sure we can see the green and it will coordinate with the others. There was a little burp here and there, so let's just dry it and then we'll be able to I gotta get a long cord. Let's dry it and then we'll fix it up real quick. Now what could be really fun is if we color the stars. I may do that. I just may do that. get our, just kind of a little spillage here. So we're gonna try to clean that up. Oh, that came right off. Oops, that was still wet. Whoopsie. Okay, there's that. I think we'll do that. After we're done doing these pieces, we'll color. There we go. What do you guys think? Pretty fun. Or do you like it like that? Do you like it just with that red outline like that? Tell me in the comments. Okay, let's do this guy next. Take it off. Press it down. I'm going to hold it up to the light to see how my placement is. I think that's pretty good too. Okay. Make sure there's no chance for it to seep under. Let's get a bigger, I guess we could use our little one here. Okay. I think a little bit of the acrylic piece does show through the transfer. So I might be chalking spots that I don't want, but we can get that off. I think it'll be easier to take off than to try to avoid it. So let's go all the way around. Let's remove it. Fun. Yeah, there's just a couple of spots that it went on that it shouldn't have, so no worries. Let me hang this so I can, we'll use that next for the red piece. Let's get this dry, or you know what, we're gonna just let that sit. We'll just let it sit. Let's bring this guy over. So if the green's on top of the red and the red's on top of the white, I think I'll paint this piece green. We'll paint this piece green and we'll paint that one red. I think is the plan in my head. Okay. I think that's the plan, Stan. Okay. Before we do that, I do see some paste on the outside, so just place it down. I'm gonna kind of get rid of that excess here for a moment. I got a hair in there. How was everybody's weekend? What'd you guys do? Tell me what you did. I need to get this little hair off because it is going across the mesh, so we want to make sure we get that off. Okay. All right, let's get this lined up here. Press that lightly down. Let's see how we lined it up. So we'll just do this entire transfer, even though we're gonna cover most of it. Boy, that is way off. Sometimes I wonder if there's just a little spot different on our transfers. I'm just gonna make this nice and clean here. You know what I'm saying? Like one thing is off. So then when you go to try to line things up, one little spot is off. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, let's see here. That's not horrible. And sometimes the light can be causing a shadow too. So let's just try to get this lined up here. And we are close, so we are not going to worry anymore. I suppose I could just kind of go partly into that transfer since we're going to cover it. Why waste paste, right? Okay, make sure that is nice and tight there. Grab our squeegee. Oops, I did it anyways. I told you I was tired. Boy, by the end of every night, my feet were on fire. They hurt so bad. And there happened to be a vendor called, well, I don't want to give any bad reviews, but there was a shoe insert vendor. So I was like, okay, my feet are killing me, so let's see if these work. And it almost like felt like it made it worse. So I was like, I'm sorry, I can't keep these. And he was like, okay, no problem. But I was willing to try anything because my feet were killing me. Absolutely killing me. Okay, we need to fix a spot there. Kind of where we chalked already, so it's a little spotty, but I'm okay with that. Oh, that's gonna slide. Oopsie, I knew it was gonna slide. All right, let me grab the snowflake here. Ooh, how pretty is that? All right, so then what's gonna happen is we will take this piece and it'll go on the inside. That's gonna be so pretty. Okay. It's a little off, like that's lined up, that's pretty much lined up, and then it just goes haywire from there. Oh well. Oh well, let's get this somewhat dry. I just love these acrylic shapes. It's so different from using a wood shape. Okay. So you could just do that. And then you could take your green one and we can lay it on top. But I really think I'm gonna make that, I'm gonna make the star green. Let's get rid of all that excess we don't want. This is our detail tool that I'm using, and this is awesome for like surfaces like this and for our black boutique board surfaces, for our white surfaces. This really helps the chalkboards a lot. All right, we're gonna let things continue to dry. Let's go ahead and do this guy. Honestly, I feel like maybe I should do the big piece first, then we can do the little guy. Let's try that backwards today. Let me grab my scissors real quick here. There's always so much wasted material on these transfers that I'm just going to trim that off. No sense in leaving it there. Okay. Just buff this up a little bit. Okay. All right, let's see how we can get this guy lined up. Let's see. I'm just going to temporarily tap that down, hold it up in the light. Don't know why that won't line up. It's driving me crazy. I'm sure it's me, or it's just not. I'm telling you, sometimes they just put one thing a little off. All right, that one's lined up. Those two are lined up. That one's lined up. I think it could line up a little better here. I'm going to try upside down, see how that goes. All right, let's turn that over. Guys, this is driving me crazy. There we go. I think we're good. I think we're good. I think we're good. Okay, we are rubbing this down really well. And you know what I've been forgetting to do? Does anyone notice what I've not done? I have not fuzzed. All right, once I get it all covered, then we'll go back. Let's get our excess off. Let's go back and get our excess off here. And then we'll do our little red center. Ooh, that turned out nice. That one turned out nice. Let's start it drying and then we'll let it dry on its own while we're doing other stuff. I have to get my candy apple out. Or do you guys like them just white? You guys let me know what you think. Okay. There's one little spot where we got a little bleed here. Perfect. My gosh, wouldn't these make just adorable ornaments? Oh, I think so. Ooh, and wouldn't that be fun to do it the opposite way? Oh my. Although I don't, yeah, we'd still be able to let them stand. I might just do that. That's awesome. Ooh, I like that. Do you guys like that? I do. I do. Okay. Let's bring that one back. Turn it like this. Okay, let's see how we did lining that up. I could move, let's see. I can move it down a little bit. Okay, let's see. Oh, I think I put it in the same spot. And we're getting paste all over it, so let's wipe it off. Try that again. That's better. A little better anyway. All right, let's get this finished. So what do you think? Should we paint the white stars? Or should we leave them white? Thank you. I do too. It's pretty neat. Pretty cool. I just saw those acrylic pieces and I thought that's pretty neat. Okay. Try to clean myself up. You can also do this with wood cutouts and paint those either red or green and then do white on top. All right, let's see. A couple little spots here. All right, guys, what do you think? So that will go on top of that. So pretty. What do you think? Should we paint them, or should we just leave them as is? I think we should paint them. That's my vote. Go ahead and tell me in the comments. Should we paint them? This will be painted red, that will be green, and that will be green. That'll bring out that red. What do you guys think? Let's try this one. Let's try this one. Okay. I'm just going to give it a little squirt, teeny weeny squirt. That little squirt goes a long way. Dig into our jar. Paint the stars. It's just not as dark, so I might bring out the meadow. This looks more like a Kelly green after we're done with it. Yeah, let's bring out our forest. Let's see what our forest looks like. I'm going to just grab a little bit. This must have something on the brush because it's leaving a line. It's driving me crazy. Okay, that's going to go in the trash. Let me get a new one. If you wanted to do a second coat, you'd probably have to wax this coat because if you put a wet coat on top of a dry paste coat, it will reactivate your paste. And then you'll get really smeared results. Trying to be very light with my hands. There. That looks good. Let's go ahead and get it dry. I am trying to get these out of the way. Let's move these. And then we're going to turn our glue gun on. So that we can glue our acrylic pieces to our star. So there's our star. And then I think I'm going to do the opposite way. I really think that looks pretty. Doesn't that look pretty? And it doesn't overreach so that it won't hit the table. It'll still stand. I really like that. good call on painting the stars for sure. Okay, let's move this for a minute. All right. And I do like the color we kind of made with the light green and the dark green. So I am going to, we're going to start with the meadow and then we'll end with the forest. Forest, here's a little fun fact. That color was one of the most wanted colors. And it's our en vogue color, so if you guys want that color, make sure you get it, because I don't think they'll bring it back. I could be wrong, but en vogue colors don't normally return. So once it's gone, it's gone. Okay, wow, that's a pretty color too. All right, so that was the bum one. Let's get this one. Kind of mixing the two colors here. Earlier I was sitting and I was on the phone with my mom and I kept yawning. I'm like, oh, I shouldn't have sat down. I got so tired. And my hair is driving me crazy. Driving me crazy. I really like this color. So the meadow and forest make a really nice green. That's pretty. That's pretty. And then the other one we'll do candy apple. So then on top of that, we'll do that. Ooh, I really like that. So pretty. All right, now we'll move that. We'll bring this up front. Let's find our candy apple. Get another sponge brush here. Ow, ooh, I was like, what just hit me? Ouch, the glue gun just went on me. Ow. Oh, why does that happen to me all the time? Ouch. Yikes, I forgot that was on. Oh, that's going to leave a mark, friends. That is definitely going to leave a blister. I did that like last year or something, and boy, did that leave a blister. Hello, Neva. How are you today? As you just came on and saw me burn myself with hot wax. It's always fun. All right, let's go ahead and spread that water. What do you think of the acrylic pieces on top of our stars? Aren't those cool? We're going to put this one on heavy. Whenever I paint, I do try to go like off the edge. I don't want to start at the edge because I feel like I'll get stuff on the edges. So I try to go towards the edge. Okay. That's good, I think. All right. Ow, my finger still burns. That will definitely be a blister. For sure. For sure. Get this nice and dry since we're going to be gluing stuff to it. It's pretty close to candy apple or to the red acrylic. We used to have, I think what it was called. I think it was just called red, and it was a little deeper of a red. Okay. So then on this one, we're going to have our green sit on top. Wow, that is pretty cool. I like that. So I'm just going to glue it in the center. That way I can kind of move it if it's not exactly centered. Press that down. Then we're going to put this guy on here. Okay. All right, there's one star. Oh, isn't that pretty? Wow. That is gorgeous, my friends. Okay, let's do this next piece. This must be still wet. I don't see how. Trying to make this equal all the way around. I'll put this one on. So that will sit right on top of where we chalked white. Oh my goodness, you guys, isn't that gorgeous? So pretty. All right, let's bring this guy over here. All right, last piece, and then our Christmas stars are done. Wow, I think these are stunning. Isn't that pretty? And then they'll be able to still stand because the tips of the flowers or snowflakes don't touch. So you can still display them standing up. Wow, so pretty. I am in love, you guys. All right, let's close everything up. What do you guys think? Love it, hate it, like it? Give me a heart if you love it. All right, let's bring down, let's do this one, and that one, and then that one. There you go. There's our Christmas stars, you guys. I love them. I hope you do too. Thank you so much. I appreciate the love. Love, love, love. I am so very happy with them. Let's turn our heat tool on, or gun off. Ouch. That's going to hurt in the morning. All right, my friends, thank you so much for showing up tonight. I truly appreciate you. I know it's Monday night, always getting back into the work week, but I do appreciate you showing up, and I hope you have a great rest of your evening.